SEGA.
Hey everybody, this is Prince Brightstar and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So, in the last episode, we helped out at the Lilliput mining base, and in the process of what we were doing on the last episode, we came across the latest piece of the Matterboard. So let's take a look at what we have to do next. The game is telling us we need to go back to subdue Fangolf now. So that is what we will start in just a moment here. Before that, however, we have some client orders to turn in. So, difficulty unlock number 1. Let's turn that in. And this is now talking about somebody that is in the shopping area called Franca. And this is another person, their name is slipping my mind at this moment. Franca will deal with things that you can collect off of enemy bodies, and give you experience points if you turn those in. This guy asks you to hunt down rare monsters. And then this is Cressida. She has a bunch of different client orders as well that we'll be looking at from time to time. Let's also turn in Free Exploration Desert. And that just pushed us over to level 21. With that, we now have the availability to go and do the free desert exploration. Now, Coffee also has a bunch of other client orders that are available now as well here. We have one for a sub-palette expansion license, a subclass license, support partner training, and exploration request 3. I'm going to go ahead and gather all those up, and we'll deal with them as they come up here. The exploration request 3 is what's going to push us into the next area. Let's go ahead and talk to Ravel now. Black Slaughter 1 and 5 were completed last time. And Oza just picked up a new one. Let's talk to him real quick. To the desert. So he wants us to complete desert exploration. So we will bring him along when we do get to there, so that we can complete that client order. We completed the flower collection. I'm sorry, not flower collection. The Guts Drink Z here. So let's turn that in. And Lola has another one available here. Photon Drink Z, which is going to give us a boost in the amount of PP we have available on any individual mission. Let's talk to Hans now. And Dancing Death we completed in the last episode. And we now have Dancing Mother available. For the moment, though, I'm not going to pick any of those up. Let me just double-check if we have anything else here. No, that is it for the moment. For right now, however, we're going to go back into Subdue Fangolf. As we can see, Desert Exploration just unlocked here. And we want Ark's Quest, and we want Subdue Fangolf. Now, you'll also notice here, we now have Hard Mode available to us. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. However, even though we're playing on hard mode here, my goal is basically just to get to the point where we can see whatever the Matterboard wants us to see here. So that means I'm going to be skipping a lot of the enemies in here. I believe it's supposed to show up in the first block here. Let's see, what do we have here? Those are not them. Once again, I'm looking for a yellow one for the Matterboard. Here it is. Echo and Zeno. Doing good.
ちょっとゼノ、私たちも任務中なんだけど。細かいことは気にするなって。それにこっちの任務はこっちの任務であらかた蹴りはつけておいたはずだぜ。
Alright, so it looks like they would.
あれ、本当だ。
Looks like Zeno wants to join.
ビビって逃げ回ってる間にだよ。ビビってなんかない。まったくまあ、好きにしなよ。よしよし、許可も出た。それじゃ行こうぜ。
Okay, and actually they haven't joined us here. If you take a look at the party down over here in this area, they're not here. So since that did clear up that portion of the matter board here, as we can see here at this point. Actually, we can't see it yet. We have to leave the mission. So let's go ahead and abandon the quest. Actually, we can see it over here. Okay, so we just completed that one. Next one is once again in Subdue Fangolf. So let's go ahead and start that up again. I'm just gonna set it on normal this time. I know you didn't really get a chance to see what hard mode is like. Don't worry, we'll be taking a look at that shortly. When you're just looking to get to an event tablet like that, in a quest like this, and you have the availability to skip the creatures you come across, it really doesn't matter what mode you set it to. Here's the next one. They look like twins.
情報が欲しそうな顔をしてるわね。してるでしょ？欲しいでしょ？素直なのはいいことだよ。アークス一の情報屋さん、チームパティエンティアとは私たちのこと。あんまり気にしないで。パティちゃんが勝手にそう名乗っているだけだから。ただ情報を集めているのは本当。そうね。例えば最近だと。ナベリウスにいた変なダーカーとか。はいはいはい。あの噂になってる物探しダーカー、普通のやつよりかなり強いのかも。
Searching Darkers。
なんとかってチームもそいつらに油断しててやられたって。危ないね。おっかないね。噂を聞いて探しに行ったけど、あいにくというか幸いというか、私たちは発見できずじまい。姿を見せることも稀みたいだし、もしかするとアークスを倒す以外の目的があるのかも。不気味、不敵。一体何がしたいんだろう。もし見かけたら教えてね。
Will do. Alright, so that portion of the matter board is now cleared. Let's go ahead and abandon the quest again. Okay, and up next, we actually need either a Zaudan or a Rock Bear here. So, we're gonna head back down to Naberius here, Forest Exploration. This time we'll start it up on hard. Okay, and here we are on the camp ship. Let's head over here. We'll grab Zeno, Echo, and Oza. Now this is going to be our first foray into hard mode here. So, let me go ahead and turn on guard stance. And we'll see how much damage these enemies do to me. I'm not expecting much, but we'll see. Hopefully we will see a Zauden or a Rock Bear pretty quickly here. As you can see, these guys take a lot more punishment than they used to. And they're also giving up a larger amount of experience. Let's head north. And west. All we're getting right now is just Udans. Okay, so as you can see there, I actually took 11 points of damage. So, they are starting to do some damage to me here, unlike when I was playing in normal mode. Let's head up here, so we don't have to run around. Here we have a Guineas. This one's flying around a bit, getting annoying. There we go. Okay, looks like the path has taken us south now. And actually, let's check out these boxes, since the switch was right there. Whoa! Not much, just a Trimate and a Grinder. More Guineas. And another. There we go. Looks like this path is a dead end. Alright, in order to speed this up, I'm actually going to throw a telepipe here, and I'm going to come back down through the main entrance. And while I'm looking, let me go ahead and grab a couple more telepipes as well. From the start point. As you can see, we're back on the right side of the map now, so that is a quick way to get around if you end up headed towards a dead end there. Alright, we got more Udans. One more. Oh, another pop down. There we go. Alright, let's try west this time. Another Udon. Oh, I think that might be a Zauden. Yes, it is. Let's see if we can get him to drop what he needs to drop. There we go! Alright, with that piece of the matterboard, let's go ahead and abandon the quest again. Alright. And to finish up the matterboard, what we need to do is we need to head into Subdue Fangulf 2. Or rather, into Area 2 of Subdue Fangulf. So let's go ahead and do that now. Once again, we're just going to be running towards the end. And actually, this time I'll just bring you guys back in when it's time to look at what's going on with that tablet. Alright, here we are in Area 2 of Subdue Fangulf, and we're just waiting for the tablet to drop now. There it is. Who's that? He's got some kind of mask on. What kind of name is Persona? Alright, so we just finished up that portion of the matterboard. Let's go ahead and abandon once again. Alright, I know you can't read this here, but what this is saying is because of your actions, a new path is available in Chapter 1 of Episode 1. So, we have a new story mission to take on here. As we can see here, if you take a look right up here, you can see that this symbol is only halfway filled in now. So let's go ahead and start this up and see what's going on. Back down to Naberius. Alright, let's go ahead and head down. And Shion is talking to us again.
Oi, Aibo! どうしたんだよ、ぼーっとして。わかったぜ。終了任務だしな。緊張してるんだろう。わかるわかる。すげえよくわかるよ。気楽にってのは無理かもだけど、力を合わせて頑張ろうぜ、相棒。なあ、相棒。俺たち戦闘は初めてなんだし、基本的な動きとか練習してみようぜ。
Alright, there's my toy.
待てって、俺を置いていくなよ。どこだ?
Wait, who was that? Alright, so coming up in just a second here, we should have the Udan pop up again.
Oh, ありゃ原生種か。元気だな。ってなんかこっちに来てね。どう見ても仲良くしましょうって雰囲気じゃねえよなこれ。相棒やるしかないみたいだぞ。
Yes, we are gonna have to fight it. Down you go. Alright, so events are once again playing out as they were before. I'm not seeing any signs of anything new here. Let's see. Ah, here's the next encounter.
Emergency code attack.
Alright, and let's head for the exit now. And if memory serves, the Finn should be breathing pretty heavily right now.
<sighs> なんとかなったな。とはいえここから先に進んでも同じようなことが待ってるんだろうな。俺戦いたいってわけじゃないのに言ってもしゃあねえか。指令も来てるし先に進もうぜ。
Alright, let's head into the next area.
Oh, 相棒？そんなに通信を気にしてどうかしたのか？なんだ？
管制よりアークス各員へ緊急連絡。惑星ナベリウスにてコード D 発令。
Alright, here come the Darkers.
危険域に達しています。繰り返します。惑星ナベリウスにてコード D が発令。空間侵食を観測。出現します。
おい相棒、あれ。
ラーカー出現を観測。空間許容限界を超えています。全アークスへ通達。最優先命令コードによるラーカーへの戒厳令が下されました。
こいつらがダーカー。アークスの敵で宇宙の敵で全てを食らい尽くすもの。なんでだよ、どうしてだよ。ナベリウスにはいないはずだろう。
Alright, there's Matoy.
どこ見てるんだよ。今は目の前のこいつらを何とかしなきゃだって。そっちがそんなに気になるならこいつら何とかしてから行こうぜ。まずは目の前だ、目の前。
Alright then, Finn, let's take care of these guys and figure out what's going on here. Who that new voice was.
Emergency code attack. Completed.
Alright, the path should open up in a second. Here we go.
<sighs> なんとかなったな。これ以上は湧いてこないだろう。ところで相棒、戦闘前からずっとあっちの方向を気にしてたよな。何かあるのか？人の声が聞こえた？それ助けを呼ぶ声だったら大事だよな。どうする？行ってみるか？相棒、お前に任せるよ。
Alright.
どこにいる？
There's that voice again.
どうした相棒？あっちも気になるのか？なんだこれ、やばい感じがプンプンするぞ。まあ行くならついてくけどよ。
So to explain what's going on here once again, what happens is, basically we've gone back in time here. And so now we have a third option for what we can do. Alright. Let's head into here and see what's going on. Looks like there's some more darkers over here. And a gulf. Let's take it south. And to the west. More of them. Where is he? There it is. And here's another gulf. Alright, into the next area. Oh, we got an emergency trial here. We got a Briada.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Come on, get down here. Let's take down these guys first. There we go. And we got some Eldagon. Oh, they're retreating. What's a Finn shouting about? It's that guy again.
おいおいおいおい、なんだよあいつ。なんか気味悪い。人間だよな。でもなんだこれ。貴様は。相棒、お前の知り合いか。ってそんな感じじゃねえな。
Never seen him before.
殺す。
What? Get ready, Finn.
ちょっと何やってんだおい。
What? What? Who is that? He's strong.
気まぐれでもたまには任務に来てみるもんだな。面白いことになってるじゃねえか。うまそうな獲物が2匹も同時に。
Maybe a little crazy too?
こいつら誰だ？どこのドイツだ？さっさと調べろ。
はい。
Who is this? Sheena?
ゲッテマハルト様、そちらの方の情報どこにもありません。
何？逃げやがったか。なかなか楽しめそうだったってのに。
次から次へと何なんだよ一体。
よ、そこのお前。
はい。
てめえじゃねえよ。黙って端っこで震えてろ。お前だ、お前。今のやつお前を狙ってたよな。あいつは何だ？何者だ？
I have no idea.
わからない？しらばっくれてもいいことはねえぞ。その様子だと本当に知らねえみてえだな。 雰囲気はいい感じだが弱い。お前とやるのはまだ早そうだな。
Are you saying you want me as a sparring partner?
途端につまんなくなっちまった。帰るぞシーナ、トロトロすんな。
はい、ゲッテムハルト様。それでは失礼いたします。
ほんと何だってんだよ一体。なんかどっと疲れちまった。戻ろうぜ相棒。
Alright, well, whatever his deal was, it seems like Getamart helped us there, so hopefully everything will be okay. And that now completes the second matter board here for the story quest. So, what we need to do now is we need to go and find Xion again, and talk to her, and find out what she has to say about what's going on here. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode. Thank you for watching. This is Prince Brightstar signing off. I'll see you next time.